Hey everybody, what's up? Your favorite commissioner here coming at you live. Well, not live now that when you're watching this because it'll be pre-recorded, but coming back for everyone's favorite part of this league. It's not for the camaraderie, it's not for the draft or the matchups or anything. It's for everybody loves watching my recaps. Or, well, used to be reading, now watching my recaps. This is the second year we're doing the videos. As you can tell, I'm sneaking away. Got like 20 minutes of downtime at work, so I'm getting paid to do this. So, hey, better than whatever you guys are doing at work right now. This is how it goes for anybody who's new to the league. Go through all the matchups, kind of read through everything the week that was, make fun of everybody for how shitty their teams are, tell you how great my team is, and we're kind of moving on. So, anyways, let's dive right into it. It was a horseshit first week for some people, a good week for other people. So let's move into the matchups. First matchup we're gonna review today is actually. I know we can't like crown any winners or anything yet, but I do have to say I have a for sure winner on who has the best team name, and that goes to Matt Novak. Matt, congratulations. That is a stellar name. I would say you should probably stick with that one from here on out. That's pretty clever, pretty good, and will most likely be true the whole entire time you're in this league. So Matt and Mitch faced off this week. Close matchup? Not really. Matt won by 21 points or so, 145 to 124. Let's look at the matchup. Matt had DeAndre Hopkins, 29 points. Great week out of him. And Mark Andrews, a tight end from Baltimore. He did really good, 22 points. And he only had one player not score double digits. So I mean, that's always a good thing when you're playing fantasy football, is to have almost all of your players score double digits. So Matt with a good week. Mitch, 124 points in this league. That's, most weeks that's going to lose for you, but it's just shy of, a winning score. Usually 135 is a good score. He had Patrick Mahomes, 20 points, which is good. Christian McCaffrey got him 28 points, as he should. First overall pick should... well, no, it wasn't the first overall pick. It was the 10th overall pick. Somehow or another, we all slept on Christian McCaffrey through the first round, and Mitch snagged him. So I guess good on you, Mitch. He had 28 points. Otherwise, Mitch had a pretty subpar week. So Matt, 1-0 up to third place. Mitch, 0-1, seventh place. First team out of playoffs if playoffs started today, which they do not. Next matchup, we have Don and Nick. And Don was sweating it a little bit last night. Well, first off, let me recap the actual score. Nick won by 7 points, 119 to 126. So Nick had the lowest winning score of the week, but hey, a win is a win, so can't complain about that. Don was sweating it, but last night, but he had his stellar running back, who was it? Melvin Gordon, get him 15.5 points, which saved him from the weekly low score. We'll get to that in a minute here as well. Don, let's see, he had Matt Ryan, 25 points, Julio Jones, 25 points. Minnesota's defense, -4. I believe that wasn't that I think that was the first defense taken. Or one of the first, I don't know. I know, all I remember is that Don reached up to get Minnesota's defense, and that's what you get for reaching on a defense. So it got him 120 points or so. Nick had 127 points or so. He had 22 points out of Deshaun Watson. 41.5 points out of Devontae Adams against the dog shit Minnesota defense, as the aforementioned shitty defense of Minnesota. And so yeah, so that was that matchup. Don 0-1, 0-1 in ninth place. Nick 1-0 and in fifth place. Next matchup we have. Sorry, I don't have these team names memorized yet, and I'm going off of my my laptop here. We have Brandon and Nate. Brandon lost to Nate 123 to 146. Let's take a look at the matchup here, the numbers, see how people did. Sorry, I got some car pulling in behind me. Oh, now they're leaving. They must know that I'm doing my awesome recap and don't want to interrupt. Brandon, 0-1, the all-knowing Brandon, as we all know as legendary NFL players know, the all-knowing Brandon. Tom Brady, 22.5 points. Adam Thielen, 31 points. Alvin Kamara, 24 points. And pretty much horseshit out everybody else. He reached on Gronk, 3 points. Great pickup, Brandon. Tyler Boyd, horseshit. That's what you get for when you have a player from Cincinnati. 123 points, not his best week. He lost to Nate, who had 146 points, and I believe one of the high. Well, he's in second, so it would be the second highest score of the league this week. 27.5 points out of his 14th round keeper, Lamar Jackson. Zeke had 28 for him. Chris Carson had 25 for him. James Conner is maybe out for a while. I guess I haven't heard the update on that. But anyways, not much of a close one here. 23-point domination by Nate. Obese Poopy Chest something, whatever. Nate's what he thinks is a funny name, but he's just amused by poop jokes. Is 1-0 up to second place. Brandon is 0-1 down to 8th place. And I believe I had mentioned before that we will get back to that weekly low score. And, of course, who gets it? The Rook. Welcome to the league, asshole. That's what you get for waiting 9 years to join our league. But you got the weekly low score, Mike. 114 points. Actually, I will say a pretty high low score of the week. If I'm thinking about this correctly, I'm pretty sure 1-4. Usually it's barely over 100, like 1-0 something gets weekly low score. But hey, doesn't matter. You got it. You owe $5, and that's $5 that we're going to be betting on. I'm sure we'll bet it on some random Timberwolves basketball game because we all know that how much we all like basketball. Mike loses to Corey, the one-time winning the league Corey, 133 to 114. Let's look at Mike's team. Kyler Murray had 27 points for him, not bad. Raheem Mostert, 25 points. Pretty much, Travis Kelce got him 17 for a tight end, not bad. Otherwise, not much out of everybody else. Corey's team, let's see what he had. 32 points out of Russell Wilson, that's good. Juju Smith-Schuster, 25 points. Who knows, maybe he's back this year now that he's got Roethlisberger back. And that's about it out of him. Otherwise, just average numbers. But hey, put up 133 points most weeks. That's going to win. So Corey 1-0 up to 4th place. Mike 0-1 down to dead last. And matchup of the week this week. That matchup includes myself and Matt Perkinson. And Perk put up a hell of a score this week. He had 152 points. Hard to beat anybody that scores that many points. I did my best. I had 134, which. Let me see here. Actually, I'm kind of curious. That would have been okay, so maybe not that impressive. The 4th most points scored this week. But, of course, I'm the one who scores the 4th most points out of anybody in the league this week and loses. 134 to 152.5. Fucking horseshit. That's all I got to say. I mean, it's fucking bullshit. I'm so goddamn sick of being in this fucking league because all I do is look at the research. Stats. I could put Church and Brad Evans and all those fucks in the dust as far as my pristine breakdown of how these players should play. And then the dumb fucks don't come through for me. They get me 134 points, which should be enough to win. But of course, Perk's dumbass has something called Calvin Ridley, who Perk probably has never even heard of that guy before. He probably just saw it on one of Church's cheat sheets and fucking took him. Just stupid. Anyways, I had Josh Allen, elite draft mind. Of course, I sniped him in whatever round. Doesn't matter. I got him 28 points. Just fucking awesome. Josh Jacobs, my 2nd round pick. Just another snipe from all you guys. You should have been taking him in the 1st round. I got him mid-2nd round. 36 points. I think that was the most points scored by any one player in the league this week. An elite overall, just stellar, unprecedented scoring this week. And, of course, I still lose. Perk had Calvin really do really good. So did Dalvin Cook. He had some other players do good. Whatever. Who cares? I'm 0-1 and in 6th place. Last team in, if playoffs started today, Perk is 1-0 in 1st place. So, obviously, I'm not going to start keeping track of the magic number yet. No reason to do that. But, yeah, you guys can figure that out if you're really curious what your magic number is. Other than that, yeah, I guess next week, let's just do a quick preview of the matchups for next week. We have, I am taking on Mike. Mike, good luck to you. You'll need it. Mitch is taking on Perk. We have Brandon taking on Corey. We have Don taking on Nate. We have Matt taking on Nick. So some good matchups. Good luck to everybody this week except for Mike, and we'll see you later.